You're listening to The Idiot's Catalog.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Idiot's Catalog podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Leland Long.
Hey, I'm another host, Charlie Dawson.
It's the first week in like 4 weeks where you're not upset about it.
I'm okay about
You
it.
usually start off with, God damn it, I'm another host, Charlie Dawson.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, we're joined by our guest, Aaron McCann.
Hello, how are you guys?
We're great. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I'm also good. Damn it. Shit.
What?
I answered that too late.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Slow
okay.
burner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you answered me asking how you are?
Yeah.
Too late?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, too many tabs open already.
Well, I'm glad we're all good.
You're heard. You're seen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
If
Aaron's
you're-
my therapist.
Oh, no, you don't want an Irish therapist. Man up, for fuck's sake. Stop talking about your feelings. Go lift some bricks.
Yeah.
Is that
Go
what
in the
you guys-
fields.
Is that what you guys do? Lift it to
Yeah.
lift bricks or
Yeah,
comedy?
you lift until you stop thinking. It's pretty easy.
You stop thinking. Yeah, you stop thinking about how your dad hit you and start thinking about how heavy bricks are.
And then next thing you know, you have a house. You know, it's
Yeah.
nice.
And you have kids that you're hitting, and then they're lifting bricks.
Endless cycle.
It's their Irish circle of life.
Yeah, absolutely. I lifted my first brick whenever I was like 6. It was nice.
Yeah, you did.
You never forget your first
Yeah.
brick.
Baby's first brick.
Yeah, it's a Playmobil thing.
It's a plastic brick.
It's got the binky sucker on the end of it, so you gotta really lift it up. Well, we've really already jumped into inventions. If you don't know, this is an inventions-based podcast, all about dumb invention ideas. Aaron, we usually just jump straight into it. Do you have something you would like to share with us?
I've got a couple of ones here. They're all pretty dumb, and
Love
the
it.
budget behind them is endless, I would say. So, my
Just a blank check. And make this happen. We gotta defeat the Nazis and make this happen.
my first invention is I came up with a company name. I've went deep. It's called Tipsies.
Gypsies, okay.
Tipsies make beer that it's impossible to get too drunk on. You get to a certain level, and then no matter how many of them you drink after that, you can't get drunker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they start getting like watered down until eventually.
They just start getting like, it's just admin drinking.
Like your
you know?
body recognizes how much you have in you and just caps it off.
Mm.
With
Yeah.
Tipsies, you never regret the night. You never say anything you shouldn't. You never throw up on an Uber. You don't do any of that.
I do that sober. I get so nervous in Ubers.
Do you have travel sickness?
No, I just get nervous about the conversation.
I'm a talker in an Uber. I am.
Yeah?
The Uber's
Yeah.
like, how are you? And then 3 minutes later, he's like, I'm good. Oh, fuck.
That's usually it. Every Uber costs me $200 paying to clean the interior.
I have like 4.8 in Uber at the minute, and I remember like asking my friend, I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I've never done anything bad. I've never like overstepped and asked for the aux lead or anything like that. And he's like, yeah, it's probably because you don't shut the fuck up. Like, you just get in there, and the whole journey you're like asking way too personal questions. Like, I don't know, I'm just fascinated by people. I don't know.
Sure.
Like, so what keeps you up at night? They're like, yeah, we're just going to drop you off here.
When did you lift your first brick? Was
You're
that
an
like
Uber driver. Oh, man. So Tipsies.
Tipsies?
I like
Is
Tipsies.
it something in the drink that recognizes when you...
I think we'd have to get a scientist of some kind.
Something like in your throat that's like, okay, you've had enough.
I think the way the beer would be made, it would be a certain level of alcohol that beyond that point is impossible to soak. Now, I don't know if we have the
Oh,
scientific
God.
technology for
So
that.
wait, hold on. You would just be pissing straight beer after you hit your limit.
Correct. Your piss would have like a head, like how a good pint does, you know?
That guy's dick has a great pour.
The bartender's like, all right, you're at the point where you can start using this urinal. It funnels back into her kegs.
Yeah, I'll get some Aaron's piss. I'll get a glass of Aaron's piss.
It's economical. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's discount. You
Yeah.
get the refurbished beer is discounted.
Dude, imagine
Absolutely.
the creeps that would go to that bar just to drink the piss.
Oh, yeah.
You know? They're like, could I drink from the first urinal? Can I just drink from the regular?
And they're like, why do you do this? And he's like, because there's a chance it's woman's piss. And it's like, it's never a woman's piss. It's always a man's piss.
See, when I was a drinker, to cap myself off from getting too drunk, I would just do cocaine, and so.
Yeah, but tipsies means that like you don't have existential dread the next day.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
You know?
Yeah,
Well,
clogged
maybe-
nose.
The cocaine version of Tipsies can come with a free brick after every 10th beer. So the next day you can just lift that up and down.
It is great. Like I do love. I wish I could have my default factory settings as tipsy, because like that's when I'm like
That's when-
most wide-eyed about the world. That's when I'm most like friendly and good to be around. And then drunk is just not that I'm a bad drunk, but I just don't like being not in control
Yeah.
and like walking around trying not to text someone.
Yeah.
that I've, you know what I mean.
Leland has 2 black eyes right now. I think I know why.
2 black guys or 2 black eyes? Both could be obtained through drinking too much.
Yeah, if you'd have been drinking tipsy, you would have had 1 max. Yeah. And it would have been just friendship.
I love it, man.
That's great.
Great start.
I got an invention idea, Charlie.
Leland, you got one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on a Delta flight. Send it over to the UK.
Okay. So I always try and do, not always, but I try and do a toilet invention every week.
Yeah.
I got one for this week. This is foldable mirrors that you can bring with you to public toilets that you can use to the little like slit in the stall that you can see through. You put the mirror up against that, so if someone tries to see you in the slit, they'll just see themselves back
Yeah.
and be ashamed knowing that they were trying to look in at you
Yeah.
at the
Nice.
toilet. Because I hate that when you're on the toilet and someone looks through the little slit and sees you.
Does that happen a lot?
Yeah.
Really?
They don't like stand there. It's not like they're just like looking in, but just the glance, making eye contact
Yeah, that's too
with
much.
anything while you're trying to poop is a lot.
I mean, that's what I need to poop, but we're all different.
Yeah, you just have a poster of a man staring back at you.
I'll be honest, I was wondering where you were going when you were like, all right, hear me out. We bring a foldable mirror into a toilet.
Yeah, I could see why jumps could be made to
Yeah.
other directions.
I feel like that's going to be the main flaw of this invention is, you're coming at it from a very pure standpoint, but it will be utilized by perverts. It'll be like the chat roulette of toilet inventions,
We
where they wanted
perverts.
social interaction and instead you got people just furiously masturbating on webcam.
Yeah, because I guess normally if you see someone bringing a mirror into the toilets, you'd be like, you're not allowed to do that. But if
Yeah.
someone's like, no, it's just my safety outwards mirror,
Yeah.
that might be an excuse for perverts.
Okay, yeah. But have you ever like the staring is one thing, but have you ever opened up a cubicle? Because I feel like I don't think we have them wee slits in toilets back home, because I have opened toilets and there's been someone like mid shite.
Oh.
And like I've done that once in Dublin Airport, I remember, and I thought about that for 2 weeks after.
Wow.
Because the guy got up, like
That attractive, huh?
pushed the door,
Yeah.
and then I was like, because I have a wee bit of, I'm an overthinker. I was like, should I stay behind and apologize or something? And then, and like, no, I should just leave that. That's
Yeah.
just
When
that's
you,
just
when
something
you
to do
say
there.
mid shit, did you see a log, or you just saw him sitting, or you saw him getting up real quick?
I just saw him sitting down and then getting up. So, that was assumptuous on my part. You're right. He could have been just having a treat me, sit down pish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what 2 of those things were, but treat me, sit down.
You treat
Piss.
yourself.
Oh,
you
just
sit
sitting
down,
down and piss.
yeah,
have a nice treat.
Yeah, a nice sweet treat
Get
for
on your
yourself.
phone.
All right, I
Sunday
again,
pissing, you know?
Sunday pissing?
Yeah, Sunday pissing. I like to sit down.
I don't want to debate here. I'm a friendly guy. Don't get me wrong.
No, I get that.
The thing is, for me, if I'm sitting down to pee, there's so much like fear around the germs of a public toilet that I'm like,
I totally.
now-
Are
know?
you like do you put toilet paper down in the thing
No,
first?
but I wipe it furiously with the toilet paper.
Okay.
I wipe it
How
down.
many-
yeah,
how many-
wax on, wax
How many
off.
full loops do you do?
Until my sensei's happy.
Okay.
He does a couple of these up and downs.
Couple of anti-clockwise. Just for the old ADHD.
And at the end, he karate chops it to really give it a good.
Yeah, that's not real. I guess it'd be relaxing at a home toilet if you're sitting down to pee.
Oh well, there's nothing better. I also like whenever I'm out and about and I need to shit and I don't have, I don't like going into restaurants. I'm not going to buy something, but I will shamelessly go into a very fancy hotel.
Oh yeah.
Pretend I'm supposed to be there because I know they have great shitters.
Oh yeah.
And they always do.
Yeah.
Brother,
They're
you're
so nice.
you're describing my Wednesdays. That's all I do. I mean, not all I do, but that's a big part of my Wednesday.
Going to fancy hotels and
Yeah,
shit.
and shitting.
It's great.
Because I have therapy, and then I have like 2 hours to kill between therapy and work. And usually that's when something, gets going.
Yeah.
You're like, can I
And-
use your bathroom? Can I also bring these bricks in here?
There is like a way where I'm staying at the minute. I would be kind of self-conscious because I'm a rotund gentleman, so my shits are rarely ever pleasant, and I'm staying at this person's house, and I don't want to put that burden on them. So there is a Japanese bakery right beside his house right now, and I'll go there each morning, get a coffee, and just shit there.
Wow.
And then I've got
Okay.
it sorted out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very polite of you.
Yeah, I've got decent etiquette.
Be a good house
That's
guest.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would shit in their house.
Yeah, I would mask it with a shower.
Yeah.
I would do the shower and the shit at the
yeah.
same time.
That's a classic.
And then jerk off because you're already in there.
Yeah.
Have you ever clogged?
With my cum? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's thick, baby. Irish people lift my cum to forget about their father.
like it's just like ropes, or is it like?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, thick ropes.
Nice.
You ever see a 3D
Yeah.
printer? See how it builds on itself?
It's like you could pull a ship into port with this rope.
Like Tetris wheels called?
Yeah, dude. My cum has saved rock climbers countless times.
That's great.
Yeah, I got a spicy one.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Bury that thing in a sandbox. Have a little kid come and dig it up. What do you got?
I've been going to the movies a lot, and
Nice.
these movies are long these days, folks. 3 hours? You kidding me? I gotta pee all the time when I'm in a movie, but I don't want to leave the movie. So my invention, cut and dry. It's called the movie moat. It's a moat that runs around the theater, but around the seats.
Okay.
And you can piss and shit freely in there.
Okay.
And it's not a crime.
So it's built into the seat.
No. So you know the stairs that you walk up and down around the aisles to get
Oh,
to your
yes.
seat?
So it goes
That's
around the whole
it goes
set
around
of
the
chairs.
set of chairs, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And you have to leap over it to get to the seating area.
Yes.
To make sure that only people
Yeah.
who can jump are in movies.
Nice.
That's
Or you
just
could walk through it if you don't really care.
Yeah. Or if you're into that kind of, the
Yeah.
guy from the bar would love the movie theater.
Is it just like running water?
No.
constantly?
No, it's just like a trough.
Oh, and they have to spray it out at the end.
Yeah, but they don't. It's a Regal. What do you mean? They don't spray it out. They let it sit for days.
Would it be a concern with the aroma of pish in the theater?
For some people, if you don't like that aroma, yeah.
Yeah.
I think most people don't like that aroma.
Yeah. Most people
This is
might
where we
not.
find out you're a freak. No, because not everyone's pish. Like some gentlemen, I look at them and I'm like, I know his piss stinks.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He is.
He just got
I like a stinky-
asparagus coming out of his mouth.
I've had a couple of like toffee pisses. I'm like, that is like a Willy Wonka style, like fucking. I think it's just diabetes.
Yeah, you might want to go to the doctor.
Toffee piss.
I have like real cloudy, just diabetic piss.
Just a little kid with like a chocolate cup under you.
Just an Oompa Loompa has to come into the toilet brush and scrub everything.
That's who's cleaning the cinnamon boat,
I like Leland. I like your addition to it of like a running water to keep it fresh.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a constant
Silent running
stream, like a lazy river.
Lazy river, yeah.
In a what? And people can get an inner tube.
dude. I nearly died in a fucking lazy river.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was like my only near-death experience. We were with like a summer camp.
Imagine dying in a lazy river.
What a beta cock way to go. He died in the fucking lazy river. And also, if you died, your body just keeps going around until they get it. So you're just a floating carcass in the lazy river. But I was in it, and I remember, like, I couldn't swim, so I assumed child logic. I was like, oh, if I go on here, this makes me swim. I don't have to be able to swim. But then I was like, oh fuck, how do I get out?
Yeah,
It's just an endless loop. And
Yeah.
then one of the summer camp leaders had to come and save me.
Wow.
It's kind of
Yeah.
romantic.
Yeah, it
you were a
was.
kid though.
I was like maybe 11.
Oh, super romantic.
Yeah.
I mean,
what a meet cute.
Yeah.
that was my favorite day in the summer when I was a kid to go to water parks.
Yeah.
because it was always like, oh, you get to see like the most naked people were at a pool or a water park when you're a kid. You know what I mean? Before
yeah,
you
sure.
discover porn, that's the closest you get to nudity.
Oh, mate, the changing rooms at my local leisure centre just walls of dad dick. And like there's dudes that will like clean every part of themselves, put on every article of clothing before they finally put their briefs on. Like,
Oof.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like you're gonna need to lift some bricks later on in life.
They go hat, winter coat, hoodie, t-shirt, socks, shoes, boxers pants.
Yeah. Phone their wife. Dick still out.
And do a crossword.
Put on their top hat.
Oh yeah.
Man.
So I think it would make a movie better because
You don't have to leave.
You don't have to leave.
No, I agree.
You just see someone stand up, walk down to the little aisle area,
Yeah.
squat down, still watching the movie, and take a big shit. And I guess splash some of the river up into their asshole? Or is there going to be toilet paper around?
No, they got to splash. They got to splash.
Can you buy it like a combo meal with the popcorn and the drink?
That's what the nachos.
Can I get jalapenos and what I'm going to need for them later?
The movies are either more or less expensive. What do you guys think? If the movie mode version, would you pay more or less for that?
I'd pay for the upgrade,
I think...
Right? Because it's a luxury. You don't have to leave the movie. to
Yeah.
use it. And there's the added addition of, I think they'd have to be 18 plus because there's going to be genitals out in the movie
Yes, I
theater.
totally agree with that.
And so it's the added luxury of not having to miss any of the movie.
Yeah.
I would pay a little more for that.
You guys want to go see Puss in Boots at the R-rated theater? The movie's not R-rated, but the theater is definitely R-rated.
Oh yeah, dude. Aaron,
You know how they
gotta-
have like
Oh, what's up?
IMAX, Cinemax? It's gonna be iPiss.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a pissing one, a shitting one, and then both.
And
Yeah.
a vomit one.
What's the point in even going to see Avatar if it's not in the iPiss theater?
Yeah, it's so long. I mean,
That's why I say when I'm in the eye piss, I go, it's
Yeah.
so long. And back to the movie.
oh man.
Aaron, you want to hit me in the face with one of your inventions?
Yeah, what do you got?
What else have I got? All right, so I'm thinking, trying to lose a bit of weight recently, but I hate everything that's healthy, and I hate healthy alternatives. Because like any healthy alternatives, I'm like, this reminds me enough of the thing that I actually want.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking was, all right, we get a pill. We get a multiple range of pills, and we keep updating it every season. It'll be a seasonal thing. The pills will be different flavors. Whatever
Okay.
pill you eat for the next 30 minutes, whatever you eat tastes like that.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, that's rad.
So like a spice, it'll like coat your mouth with a
Yeah.
spice of whatever the flavor is.
Yes, I will not be having any spice. I'll be having strictly creamy sauces,
But I mean like
unseasoned
a
chicken.
type of powder that like coats your mouth.
This might get a
Yes.
little weird though if you eat like, say you eat a chicken Alfredo pill and then you have a bowl of cold cereal. Does that?
Why would that
taste-
be weird?
Why do I have to explain why it would be weird?
Hang on, you get the texture of cereal plus Alfredo.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh, Alfredo flavored cereal.
Absolutely.
Aaron, you would like
No,
sour
but here-
cream.
but
You
here's the
would like
thing.
sour cream.
Here's the thing, though, right? Because the milk is gonna taste like the sauce, and then the pieces of you gotta give me a specific cereal here.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch, bang, easy, crunchy Alfredo.
Yeah.
You done? We're
Nothing better than
reinventing
crunchy
the
chicken.
market.
Is
Nothing
it
better than
not
crunchy
cooked?
noodles.
Are the noodles raw? Are you like, waiter, can I get some cheese on top of this? These Fruit Loops, please.
Yeah, you just use sugar instead.
I'll say one. Keep grinding that pepper on there, baby.
Can you get those noodles the most al dente? Actually, just dente. No al. Completely dente.
Only dente.
Completely down there.
I like the idea, though.
I do, though.
I do like the idea.
Yeah, because you could fuck around so much too. Like, you know, you could have like, again, we get seasonal of it, you know. So at Christmas, we bring out like a fucking, you know, like Christmas pudding one, or you know, something like that.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah,
turkey.
turkey
A
ham.
I guess
one.
turkey's decently healthy though.
Turkey's alright, but it makes you sleepy.
Oh sure.
So if
Yeah.
you want to get the turkey sensation,
And then just only have cocaine.
and you're like,
to make yourself awake.
yeah, well, I mean, if you want to eat cocaine and it tastes like turkey, I mean, listen, the sky's the limit here. You know, I'm not putting limitations on my dreams. So, you know,
Is your budget the same as the first one?
Yeah.
Tipsies will be doing a collab with this business, which is yet to be
Yeah.
named.
Because definitely Tipsy's beer is gonna taste like shit. So you need to have something that makes it taste better. take a Guinness pill and then drink a Tipsy.
Again, brilliant, because with Guinness, it's so heavy. There's so many calories. You take a Guinness pill, you drink a Bud Light. Mate, come
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I just made Facebook.
So you, I don't know if I go that far. You can still have some of what you like
Aye.
without having the thing that's killing you or that's making you unhealthy, whatever. I love that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
I would do that for booze. I don't mind the taste of beer. I don't drink, but I would love to drink a Diet Coke and have it taste like a Blue Moon.
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Now you're talking.
Stay sober to have the taste.
You
Yeah.
ever had O'Doul's before?
Yeah, but there's some alcohol in O'Doul's. I don't
Oh,
do.
is
I don't do.
What's that?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
non-alcoholic beer.
non-alcoholic beer, but
Oh,
apparently
O'Doul's. Yeah, there's
a little
about
bit.
0.5, 1% alcohol. Yeah, disgusting. Truly, what's the point?
I used to. My buddy used to have a joke. He doesn't do comedy anymore, so it's okay to say this. But he used to have a joke about being in a bar and watching a guy try and order a Bud Light. And he's like, sorry, we're out of Bud Light. And he's like, okay, I'll take an O'Doul's instead. And he's like, either that guy prefers the taste of O'Doul's, or I just watched the most casual slip back into alcoholism I have ever seen.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be the other way though? He tries to order an O'Doul's. They say we don't have that.
No,
and he
no,
goes,
'cause-
okay, I'll just have a Bud Light.
He's like,
We can deconstruct
oh, yeah,
it.
I think you're right. It was
You
a
know what I mean?
switched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's my joke now.
it's your joke. You can have it.
But here's the question though, say you are sober and you take something that makes a non-alcoholic beer taste like a Jack and Coke, have you technically cheated your sobriety?
I don't think so because you're not getting drunk.
Oh
In this reality, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I don't. It'd be like snorting vitamin C. You're still doing the
The act?
the act, but you're not getting.
What's that vitamin C drip like?
I don't even like cocaine, I just love stuff going up my nose.
Yeah.
Just something about it, a finger,
Yeah.
Because I got
Cocaine.
some pixie sticks for you.
straws, pencils.
My dealer's been out of vitamin C for weeks, dude. It's a nightmare. All he's got is D and B.
Been drying out my own oranges and crushing them up. Stupid.
I love it, man. I like that idea. Leland, Leland, do you have another invention?
Yeah, so this one might be a bit nerdy.
Yeah, okay.
But I like playing board games.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part about board games is like the cleanup afterwards. There's so many
Yes.
pieces you got to put away.
And two people are angry.
Two people are angry. Someone's thrown the table, so you got to go find the pieces too. So I want there to be a board game assistant, which is just every single piece is connected to a string that's connected to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And at the end of the game, you press a button and they all wrench up into the
Oh,
ceiling.
That's awesome.
You will have a bunch of strings all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
But
Would you have to have this like permanently on the roof?
yeah, it could be a cool like upside down board game on the roof.
Yeah.
It could be a cool like art piece.
I mean, you adapt. Like there was a time where people hated the idea of having like wires coming down for their TVs, but now we just, you know,
Yeah.
you become numb to it. So I could be like, oh shit, this guy's a board game guy.
Yeah.
He's got the dangly strings for the pieces. You know, like would this be for like?
That guy adapted fast.
would it be like, you know, would you discriminate in terms of like maybe even simpler games like Connect 4, or is this strictly for like big piece games, which should be a company name?
Big piece game. Yeah. It's just a game with two giant blocks. You try and get your block behind the other person's block.
That sounds like fun, actually.
Yeah, you'd be great at that.
I would be fucking great at that.
I guess you could do Connect 4, but it's tough because they're kind of like It would just all collect into like a bag, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the bag lowers, and then you
can put it into the thing
from there.
Yeah.
And also the thing that holds the pieces would also go to the ceiling.
Jesus. And so your whole life is on the ceiling.
Yeah. I'm just trying to save space in my New York City apartment.
That's a great ceiling storage.
Yeah,
Why does no one do that?
Just imagine like a fully pieced chessboard on the ceiling.
That'd
How
be really
cool that would look.
That'd be
look
nice.
really cool. And then when you're ready to play, you click a button and they all lower perfectly.
Yeah, they all
yeah,
lower.
yeah,
It's so sick.
That would
Flip
be-
around.
That's how you impress a date right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I actually don't want to play chess. I want to have sex. And you're like, we are doing this. You know how long it takes to lower this?
A condom lowers from the ceiling.
Well, I mean, you could do that. You could just stick it to the projector. And have it yeah, you could just stick a condom on a projector and then, like, just wait for it to come down. You know?
No. Oh, like a projector screen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get you.
You know?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be pretty rapey, but like, you could definitely do it.
That'd be pretty
Pretty crazy to be like, hey, you want to watch a movie? And there's just one Trojan appears.
Just like duct taped to it.
It's like, oh, I'm in a mentally ill man's house right now.
She goes, I don't think that's a big enough screen. You're just practical about it. She goes, we won't be able to watch Puss in Boots on that. Buddy.
We're going to move the couch way closer to the screen.
The projector fits it. It's a tiny.
It's like, I'm sorry, this is all I had. She's like, what are those bricks in the corner?
Dude, that shit reminded me there. Like, this is a wee bit off track, but so there's a guy, like a friend of a friend scenario, went to uni in Belfast, went on like a Tinder date, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, they like moved from Tinder to Instagram, so and the guy's kind of like showing off a little bit, like,
Yeah.
you know, look, I'm chatting to this girl's fucking gorgeous, whatever. So he's like gearing up for the first date, right? Now the boys were really banking on this, right? Because it could have very easily been pointless. These evil bastards go into the library computers, the college library computers, and they go on her Instagram, and they go to like all her posts and pictures, and they went down the timeline, and they printed off a bunch of pictures and then stuck them up on the walls of his room.
Oh,
And then the date went pretty well, so he brought her back, and she was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh my God.
And he was like, "My friends are assholes. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Like, I obviously wouldn't just do this."
That's
These were my favorite ones.
Yeah, you looked like you were having fun in Rome in 2008. It was a nice time.
I don't give out likes. This is what I do. This is how you know I like the picture.
I was sharing them with everyone who came into my apartment.
This is now my story.
That's great. Yeah,
Imagine a guy who has the wherewithal to do that, but then forgets to take them down. He has the energy.
That's what it looked like. It's the guy that thinks that that's a good thing doing that, and it looks like impressive.
Yeah. He just has her DNA chart on there.
Yeah.
I did some research for you.
So I checked on when you were ovulating. It should be good tonight.
Good. It's like good for baby or for no baby.
is to keep going to the store for red string.
Wow, that really happened.
Yeah,
that's insane.
that's the worst prank I've ever heard of. No, that
So
was pretty
funny.
bad.
And so
That's
what
wild.
was
They were fine. Like
Okay.
she obviously freaked out, and then
Sure.
he was like, text her. It was like, yeah, my friends obviously did this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fucking sociopath.
Yeah, he's in prison right now. But
Yeah.
wow, that's wild.
Charlie, you got another invention?
Yeah, I do. Let's see. Oh, this is similar. Okay,
Well, push that thing out of a plane. Make sure it's got a parachute. What do you got?
I really jammed it in there, buddy.
Yeah, I had to stop you before you went into it.
This is okay. I saw a friend recently, an old friend, and she knew my name immediately, and I had forgotten her name.
Okay.
And I felt bad because
But you knew her face and knew that you knew her?
knew her face, knew that I knew her,
Okay.
and I was on a dash home, mad dash home, headphones on, looking at the floor, and she didn't grab me, but really like made an effort to stop me. And
What does that entail?
what do you mean? She
Like
she
wave
had
her
a-
hands in
so
front of
she
you?
had like a poster and she was like waving it at me to make sure that I stopped.
Oh, okay.
I liked your hand signals for each of those things where you're like, she didn't grab me, but she like went to stop me.
Yeah, it looks like she didn't grab you,
Back
but
of
she
my neck a little bit.
She would be a great sign language interpreter.
She fishtailed my balls a bit.
She
So I'm like, this is great. I don't even know your name. I'm forgetful.
She goes, I know you love a good fluffing.
How do I know you?
I go, oh my God, from Arizona State. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
So I want, and she made it known early on that she knew my name. She said, "Hey, Charlie," and I went, "Hey," and so she knew I didn't know her name. And then we talked for like half an hour. Mm-hmm. I just felt bad the whole time. So I want a service that I can text, and they run by and yell out the name for me. So, so I'm standing on the train platform, and next thing you know, I'm like, oh, sorry, I got to text my mom or something. I text, and then like 10 minutes later, someone, Erica, and then they just run out, and I go, Erica, so good to see you. Wouldn't that be?
Now here's the issue.
What's up?
Like that might work where I'm from, but there's a lot of mentally ill people here. So you might just have someone that's his word. You know,
That's his belief. That's the message he's spreading.
he's from the Church of Erica.
This company fired him, and that was the last name he got. So he's like, I'm going to call everybody this now.
He still really believes in word of mouth marketing. So
He's trying to get hired. That's his interview process.
What's to stop the person from also hearing that and knowing instantly that he hired the company?
Well, they're fondling my balls. They're not paying attention.
They're like, did you hear something? Yeah. No, I didn't, Sarah. Thank you for asking.
That's so funny. That's great.
Just because it's better than asking, and it's better than doing what I did, which was just calling her man the whole time.
What if they hold up a sign
yeah.
behind them?
That's
like,
great.
Devin,
Like one of those airport signs,
Yeah,
like when
yeah,
someone arrives in town.
Wait, you were calling her man?
Yeah, that's what I do. I pretend like I'm really jovial, and so I was just like, "Oh, it's so good to see you, man. Oh, that's wild, dude." Like that's what I do.
So not only did you forget her name, you misgendered her.
No, I know she's a woman.
You're like, my name's Tim. That's my dad name.
Yeah. You're so insensitive, Charlie.
What am I supposed to call her, sweetheart?
Well, what is this, the 60s? Why don't you just call her Toots while you're at it?
Hey, sugar tits. Good to see you again.
Hey, I haven't seen you since the barbecue at Frankie's.
Imagine you see that interaction on a train. A woman comes up and fondles a guy's He turns around and goes, "Hey, sugar tits."
My first thought would be, these two people are homeless, and they've also figured out life. They got it down.
Am I watching a Disney movie right now?
It's adult Disney.
When Harry fondled Sally. Wait, is that her name? I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
That's the kind of movie you could only watch in a shit theater. And an eye shit or an eye piss.
It's night piss next week.
Oh man, good shit, fellas.
I got another one, Charlie.
Yeah, fucking fondle my balls with it.
Okay.
This is a fun podcast, by the way.
Yeah, you have a good
thanks.
time.
I do that. I review podcasts halfway through them as a
Yeah, it
guest.
must be awkward, the ones where you're like, this podcast sucks.
I'm like, you guys have a nice interior.
We gotta do 30 more minutes, but God, it's awful so far. Just being honest.
Start swiping on Tinder.
Oh man, they need a Tinder for podcasts, definitely.
Yeah. So this is forearm airbags.
Okay.
So you know how we have airbags in a car, and like it's in the wheel or in the dash, and it'll deploy and make you safe?
Yeah.
What if you're not in a car and something's coming to hit you? Your immediate thought is to throw up your arms, right?
Yeah.
Keep your face safe. So this will be on your forearms, and it'll deploy, keeping your face safe. Your arms are still going to get crushed.
Wait, it's coming this way?
Yeah, it's coming
Why is it
at you.
that way? Who's throwing something at you that has the force to move your arm?
I don't know, maybe a boulder's coming at you. Which would
What, do you
before
hang out
be a
with
death
Sisyphus?
sentence.
What are you fucking climbing up Sisyphus's hill, just waiting for him?
A shock put champion just fucking throws something at
And
you.
you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you never know who you're fighting these days.
Yeah.
What is this Mandalorian-based invention? This fucking bounty hunter forearm guard.
Or maybe a car is about to run you over, and you want
Oh,
to protect
yeah.
your head, so you just like put your arms in your way, and it.
I was thinking
Deploys.
it goes out that way and blocks the thing from hitting you. Like it puffs out against the object.
That's what I was thinking.
I
too.
guess,
Yeah.
but then it would still push your arms into your head.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it's a soft.
I'm not looking to break my arms onto my head.
Well, I have a big old fucking head, so it can
Okay.
withstand a lot, you know?
Okay, that's
Are you
fair.
still wearing those long sleeve needle shirts?
What?
Is that why you don't want your arm?
Oh
to...
yeah. My forearm hairs are really sharp.
Sometimes people say stuff and I'm like, I'm so foreign. Needle long sleeves.
Yeah, it's new from Bape.
Um,
All right, you know Bape.
I know,
got you
I
a
do.
Bape.
I have the internet.
I don't hate it, Leland. I don't hate it.
Or maybe just like a full body airbag suit.
Yeah. For the most scared human beings out there. For the guy
Yeah.
who just can't leave the
You
house.
get bumped. You get bumped in the street and you deploy.
That would be great. That'd be amazing.
Just flop, take a flop. Oh man. You know flop from football?
No, what's that?
Soccer? When people flop? It's when someone's like really dramatic about getting hit in a
Oh,
sport.
diving.
Diving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Diving.
That's a whole different sport. It involves a pool.
Belly flop. I don't know.
Aaron, do you have another invention?
Yes. So this involves. Again, I don't think about the logistics. I just go.
Yeah, we
you
love
know?
it. Yeah.
So like, we're gonna
You
require.
think I think about the logistics with my forearm airbags?
Yeah, my shit, my movie trough.
That's what this whole podcast is putting an idea forward and then discussing the logistics.
I've had ideas where the guests have gone, now how would that work? And I've said, I don't know. I was hoping you guys would help me.
I think we create a forum, or possibly a database. I haven't decided which I like better, right?
Okay.
But essentially, it's to find out. Everyone's got baggage.
Yeah.
To varying degrees. But I think if people are using astrology to try and figure people out,
Yeah.
I think why not go a step further, a little bit more realistic, and do a thing, either a forum where you can search for someone and it'll be a group chat of their ex-partners.
Whoa.
And they say difficulties that you may face in the relationship. Or
Interesting.
alternatively, we make a website called Baggage Meter. And every time
Oh,
that
so
you
there's
go-
just it doesn't tell you exactly what it is,
No.
but it gives you like a number.
a percentage.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then you get to know your percentages. So you're like, yeah, I'm dating this girl and she's like 67. You're like, Jesus, lad. Maybe stay off that. a wee
Yeah,
bit, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
I'd love for the baggage meter to be like an actual bag of luggage.
Yes.
That's like halfway filled and the rest is opaque.
100%. We can make it cute,
It's like the Domino's tracker.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
It's a cool idea. I like that a lot because why not bond over baggage? Why
Yeah.
not? Everyone has it.
I like the end one the best because I feel like the other ones are a bit too intrusive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
the
they
group
could
chat's a
also,
lot.
people could obviously, if the relationship ended badly, they might give a subjective experience, which is kind of down to them.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because they also won't put in their thing. you
Yes,
know?
exactly.
It'd be like, oh, all he does is punch refrigerators, but you don't know that she killed all of his pets before that happened.
Yeah.
You know? It's-
Those are both high 80s right there. Those are both.
You find yourself around those people on
Yeah.
the website.
That's like
Maybe go to
think.
therapy.
I think Chris Benoit was at 92.
Wait, what's above that? What the hell?
Yeah, how do you get to a 95? What was Jeffrey Dahmer, a 93? Well, he's only 93%. There's still 7% of wiggle room.
Yeah, to be fair, then we have to Yeah, you're right, because then we'd have to look into the logistics of like, okay, well, if someone is a serial killer, what is a body worth in the percentage ratio of baggage meter?
I say 100.
You know?
Yeah.
I go a firm 100.
One for one body.
I
one
mean,
is the minimum.
just physically trying to bring a body on an airplane, it's a lot of baggage. You know, you cannot, that's not a carry-on. You gotta check that.
That's bad carry-on. That's bad
The
carry-on.
suitcase fills with a body. You're like, damn it. I got a 95.
It's the little, like, carry-on thing that you're trying to stuff the body in to see if it'll fit. No, please, I did this on the other airlines.
Yeah, Spirit let me get away with this.
But then, is it one of them things, right? Like, hypothetically, if this service was available, would you use it?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
ooh, wait. I rushed to that too quickly. I see what where your tone is. Maybe not. Maybe let the mystery lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And discover it yourself.
Yes.
Maybe like a thing that's like, you're signed up to it, and it'll just give you an alert if they're over 80.
Ooh,
Otherwise, it won't tell you anything.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You know,
Brilliant.
over
so
80
you're
is
just dating. You
dangerous.
forget about it. You're dating someone. All of a sudden, you get your second date. You get an alert over 80. Maybe I look into this.
Yeah.
Are you okay? I think my girlfriend killed someone.
You get an Amber Alert immediately after the over 80 alert.
Her name's Amber.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, I should have known when I started dating Casey Anthony that things were up.
Hey, she was innocent. That's my big stance I take. I'm anti-sour cream and pro Casey.
That's so brave of you. Yeah. That's so brave.
I learned it from you.
That's great though.
Yeah,
Love that.
I like it. I think I might let the mystery, because also it can go down. People can work on themselves and the meter can go down.
This
You
is
know?
the thing. It's encouraged to, say you do have a high one and you're not feeling too good about it. You can work on yourself to make your percentage go down.
Mm-hmm. It's like working on your Uber rating.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You stop throwing up in
I need
women.
to stop talking to people.
Yeah. You stop talking. I stop puking. Leland, you're healthy.
Yeah. And maybe like, as long as it's accepted by society, maybe you could come to that person and be like, hey, I got an alert. You're an 83.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
See what we're in for? Because maybe it's something that they're like, yeah, I'm really working on it hard.
Yeah.
I'm really working on not murdering people anymore. Not doing well.
That's great. I got one more and then a problem if
Let's do it.
you want to go into that. Or, yeah, I'll do one and
Yeah,
then...
take
we'll-
Is
Good.
problem like a segment of the show, or do you
Yes.
have something that you need to get off your chest?
Aaron, I'm just really pissed you couldn't do the podcast yesterday.
Dude, what I will say, all right, I was in a situation which I was it was one of those ones where I was like, I wonder if I can make up a lie because I'm too embarrassed about why I actually can't do it today. I was held hostage by a chihuahua. I'm staying at a friend's house, and I had to move to another friend's house today, but for the past like 6 days I've been staying at my mate's house, and Michael and Caitlin's, and Caitlin has this dog called Ziggy, and the night I landed into JFK and went to the house to drop off my stuff, she says, when you get in there, Ziggy is gonna go berserk, but just say, get really stern and go, Ziggy, bed. And then he kind of half listened, but he was still barking a lot. Brought my stuff downstairs. All this, we're all good. I then go upstairs to leave because I have to go to a show. This motherfucker standing right behind the bedroom door, bites the back of my leg. I'm like, oh shit. Like,
Oy.
this is not a great
That's
start.
like a guerrilla attack. It's like
Exactly.
an ambush.
Fucking
Yeah.
dog went pure splinter cell on me. So then
You said his word.
I was like, but then me and the dog, I forgive and forget. We're on the sofa. I'm petting it. Someone took a
You
picture
just
of me in it
leaned
on
down, I
Instagram.
forgive you for what you did.
I'm like looking at it, being like, please remember this fucking face so this doesn't happen again, right? And then it was so weird. I got up yesterday morning. I went and made myself a coffee. Dog's there.
And
it's all cool.
Took a
It's
shit
all
at
good.
the Japanese place.
I didn't take a shit at the Japanese place this day, but I did take a shit at the gym that day.
Okay.
And
The machine was nasty.
it
I
was
don't know.
nasty. And I went to the deli and I bought myself a bacon, egg, and cheese. Max amount of time, 10 minutes. Get back to the house. Ziggy's at a fucking 83. He's going mental, right? And I text Caitlin and she goes, do the same thing, say Ziggy bed. I do it. And he's telling me, fuck you, bitch, but in woof. Okay. And I can feel it. And then I was like, I can't get into the house right now.
Yeah.
So I had to wait for her to get back from work to let me into a chihuahua.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever amount of pounds I am, and a chihuahua stopped me in my tracks my whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got pod blocked by a chihuahua.
I literally did.
It's wild.
Well, that is embarrassing, but as long as you weren't smoking a fruity vape while you were doing it, that's
The chihuahua saw the vape and was like, yeah, I don't trust this guy. Not him.
He's not the alpha.
Is that blue Raz Ice in his apartment?
Watermelon ice, you'd be good. You'd be in.
I gotta try that actually.
Did the chihuahua ask you to name 3 brothers when you tried to? It's a fraternity joke.
I did not understand what you were going for. I'm glad you
my brother's
explained.
in a fraternity.
Normally,
it's pretty cool.
Normally, it's not good to explain jokes, but I'm glad you did because I would not have gotten.
I saw your face go.
Name 3 brothers.
I saw your face. It wasn't because I've known Leland for a while. It wasn't an I bombed face. It was I just don't get that face.
Yeah. It was a face of scanning everything we've talked about in the pod.
Yeah.
To see if that's some kind of weird callback.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one more.
Yeah.
This is a mouth band-aid.
Oh,
sorry. You.
I was just gonna say, rip it off my mouth like a Band-Aid.
So this is a mouth band-aid, or I guess you'd say mouth plaster.
Yes.
So it's just
nice. You're a listener.
Yeah. I got one that I have to listen to a lot. So this is a band-aid or plaster that you can use in your mouth because sometimes I have cuts or sores in my mouth, and I just keep licking it, and like even accidentally I'll like touch it with my tongue or food.
I do that all the time.
So I'd love a type of like bandage inside that can be in my mouth and not like fall off from the spit.
That's
and whatnot,
great.
That one's honestly so good. You would have to cut that out.
And make it.
Yeah.
Really good. Because it has to be, because the inside of your mouth is like really wet.
Yeah.
So it'd have to somehow withstand that, not taste awful, and not be too intrusive space-wise.
And maybe it could be made out of like chicken bouillon too, so it's like
yeah.
slowly dispersing spices.
What are we doing? Now we're cooking.
Literally.
It's an amazing idea. It could be any sort. It
just
could be
a salt lick.
It could be blue raz ice. It could be any flavor.
Stop. Don't even tempt me with that. Satan.
Oh, I got a cut in my mouth. Quick, hand me that Jolly Rancher flavored.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's a great. I don't know how to make it work, but I love the idea, Leland.
Right?
I love the idea.
It'd have to be some kind of adhesive that would.
It would be a fun idea. Maybe we come back next week. Maybe we ponder it for a little while. We've never done that on the pod before because I want this to be an invention.
Okay.
You've
sure.
never pondered on this
Never
podcast?
pondered.
No, it's
not a
always
big-
I like
forget
that.
instantly.
Yeah.
I like my podcast ponder free. I hate ponder.
Yeah, it shows.
It ruins the audio experience.
I see your life flashing before your eyes as you
Yeah.
speak. All the ponders that you've
Don't
had to.
ponder, just keep lifting.
Yeah.
Speaking of pondering, Aaron, do you have any more inventions before we do the last thing and start a wrap up?
I think that's me, lads.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's do.
let's do it.
There's a problem that I have, and we come up with an invention on the fly for
Amazing.
the problem.
Amazing.
So this is. I want to put my feet up like this, but there's no ottoman, and I'm out and about. There's nothing to put them up on.
Ooh.
So what's something that you can just like carry with you to satisfy that foot up craving?
I got one.
What do you got?
All right. So your shoes, right? They have a little lever on the back, and it's what's it called? Like it rotates and it has a bar, and so there's a bar that you can unfold. That like when you're walking, it's just against the back of your leg.
Okay.
But then when you go like that, it unfolds like a chair.
Oh, so it's like a bar that like holds up your foot.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say one of those like staffs. You know those like dumb staffs that like really fold up real small.
Ooh, yeah.
And you can like press a button and it like shoots out into being a full staff.
That's
Maybe
pretty
one of
cool.
those
I like
too.
that.
Yeah.
under your foot. So you just press a button and it like shoots out.
Dude, and if someone's following too close behind you, you can just fucking shin them, dude.
Just like, yeah. At the end of it, it's really sharp. Get them right in their shin.
Well, it's for when you're at a soccer game or on dirt or something, you know?
Yeah.
It's sharp for a reason, but everyone knows the reason.
I
you know?
thought you meant like a hooligan activity, you know? Put the blades in for the fucking post-match fights.
no,
Yeah, so when you get...
Wow, I like it, dude. I like
Yeah.
that.
Or if the person behind you in the airplane is kicking your seat, you just angle your feet and just stab their toes.
I'm fascinated by this because what have you been more on the end of? Have you been more on the end of someone kicking you, or have you been more on the end of someone leaning too much backwards?
Oh,
Kicking.
I
Always.
think the kicking. I don't know which one I've been on more end of, but the kicking definitely annoys me more than the
Same.
folding back.
I noticed the kicking more.
Really, I noticed the leaning back more.
Really?
Yeah, because when I see that, I'll like stick my knee out a wee bit to be like, hey, that's enough, right?
And then
You've had enough.
a spike shoots out of his knee. You've had enough. I like you're like a teacher with them. You like discipline the person. You've had enough.
This is gluttony. Is what this is.
Oh man, this is gluttony.
All right, pal, be thankful for what you already have, okay?
Yeah. We're in the fucking sky, you dick. And you don't feel horizontal enough? Fucking entitled pricks. Sorry, lads.
No,
What a
you're good.
I
Fun
need to do
guest,
yoga.
man. Truly fun guest, Aaron.
yeah,
Thank
lads,
you so
this was a
much.
ball.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
we
being
do
on.
have one
One
more
more
secret
segment.
segment.
Secret site. Ooh.
Yeah, because I feel like
no,
nobody
I
ever
like-
knows
I like
about it.
it.
Even if
Yeah.
they listen to episodes, they don't listen this far. So
All right. Well,
I don't think they do.
The
'Cause every
self-belief is stuttered on this guy.
no, we have a poster.
What?
We have a drape.
Oh,
We
shit.
we believe that we know how to print
Oh,
things.
shit. Alright, that's actually a great logo.
That's cool,
right? It's real fun.
Yeah, I like that a
Friend Adam Christopher
Yeah,
designed it.
let's plug Adam. Follow Adam and
Yeah,
Way Too Zesty
Way
and
Too
at
Zesty.
Deception Stone.
So this segment, you have to give each one of us a sincere compliment, knowing you will not get one in return.
What kind of manipulative bullshit is this?
A couple caveats.
2 caveats.
My compliment cannot be apartment based, and his compliment has to be good. It can't be backhanded. It can't be a sly
Here's
remark.
the easy but this one.
It is my favorite when someone comes on and has just met one of us,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Well, I have to compliment you based off of 45 minutes of talking." So yeah, you can start with whoever you want. You won't get one back. You won't get a thank you. We consider that a
Nothing.
compliment.
One of the caveats used to be eye contact, but I struggled, so we got rid of that one.
Yeah.
Fuck. You rip him in the spot here.
And if you need a reminder of his name, I could get a guy to come by with a board.
Could you seriously do that?
This is Charlie.
Charlie? Alright. Sweet. Thank you. Leland. I think you're a very kind man.
Okay.
Charlie,
What's up, Aaron?
I like how you use your hands.
Okay. All right.
The fishtail. Yeah. Very, very Italian of you.
Yeah.
All right. Segment
Yeah,
over.
Segment A. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Aaron.
This was a blast. I
Thanks for
appreciate
coming
this.
on. We had a great time. Where can the people find you, or what do you want to plug?
If you go on to @McCann Comedy on Instagram, plug-wise, Waterford Hall, Belfast, 24th of June is your catching what it is.
He jumped onto that shelf in the hardest way possible.
I was like, holy fuck. What a terrible ending to a lovely time this would have been.
Cat jumps out
Just
the
the
window.
cat just does itself in.
We still air
Just
the
a
episode.
little suicide note in the corner.
Yeah. There you go, cat suicide notes.
Pile of catnip.
Decipher the meows. Wow, he was really hurting. Yeah, I had a blast. Waterfront Hall, 24th of June, Belfast. That's all I've got.
All right. I'm at Leland Comedy on all the social medias.
Hey, give me a follow on Instagram at Charlie V Dawson. Go ahead and give the podcast a follow at Idiots Catalog everywhere you find your podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, and on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We post clips all the time, really fun content. Give us a follow. If you want to watch the episodes in video format, follow our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube at The Idiots Catalog. on YouTube where it's really fun. You can see our lovely faces. I shaved. Check out. It's a good shave. Check it out.
You gotta check that out.
I only missed a couple
Anything.
spots, and I'm bleeding a little bit. So
Nice.
follow our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube. Send us a goddamn motherfucking email at theidiotscatalog@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Send us your invention ideas. Send us your problems. Send us a compliment. Hey, guess what, Buster? You're not getting one in return. And as we always say,
To end every episode.
Whoa! Hey! That wasn't the
thing.
Whoa, hey, that wasn't
the
the thing. Oh, sure.
Right?
Thanks,
That was
everybody.
bad. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for listening.